Alright guys, today we have a 2014 Kia Cadenza, and this car has a check engine right there. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna scan this car. Let's see what it says. I can feel a little shake in this car, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna open this thing right here. All you do is you grab this and you pull it, and you have the OBD port right here. This is the OBD2. We're gonna connect the scan tool to this and we're gonna scan the car, and let's see what kind of car code we get. All right, so let me get my scan tool and we'll scan this together. All right guys, I got my scan tool connected to this, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna scan this car. My scan tool it does an automatic. All right, it picks up the car automatically. This is 2014 Kia Cadenza 6-cylinder. We're gonna go with that. We're gonna scan the engine. We're gonna check for codes. All right, so this car has a cylinder number 6 misfire. It's hard to see with my scan tool because it highlights. I hate this. I have to complain this to the snap-on guy, but the code is p0306. Cylinder 6 misfire detected. All right, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go under the hood. I'm gonna show you where number 6 cylinder is, and we'll go under the hood right now. All right guys, so we're under the hood of the car. What we're gonna do is, this is a 6-cylinder engine. We're gonna remove this cover here. So all you do is you grab this and you yank it up. Let me back up my camera a little bit so we can see it better. All right, and I'll bring it down a little bit. So all you do is you grab this, you lift it up, right? And this thing comes off. It's all it is stuck into these little grommets right here. These little grommets goes into these little pins here. So you just lift it up, remove the engine cover. So I'm sure you're wondering which one is number 6 cylinder on this car. All right, so the cylinder back there is number 1. This is 2, 3, 4, 5, and we have number 6 cylinder right here. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna replace this ignition coil right here, right? And what I'll do is we're gonna, let me bring up my camera a little closer. So all you do is you take this little black clip here, you push it back. You're probably gonna need a flathead. So all you do is you push this little tab back. All right, just like that. And once you have it back, you're gonna use a flathead screwdriver to squeeze this, and you're gonna push off the connector here. And this connector is a little stiff to come out, and you remove the connector, right? Once you remove the connector, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take off the number 10 socket there. I'm sorry, not the socket, the number 10 bolt right there. So we'll use number 10 here. Socket is number 10. So we're gonna remove that number 10 bolt there, and after that you can pull out the ignition coil. All right, there's the ignition coil. All right, so this is the coil that was misfiring. All right, the code was 306, I believe 506 or 306. Okay, I'll put the code up. That was the code, and we're gonna replace this new coil here in the cylinder. Right, so we're gonna wait a little bit because the parts are on the way, and once the parts here, we'll put in this coil, and then we'll reset the light. All right guys, so we're back. We have the new ignition coil. Here's the new ignition coil. All right, the part number on this is UF546. And what we're gonna do here is we're gonna replace this ignition coil. All right, this is a new ignition coil. Just want to pinpoint, this is the old coil here. It has a little bit of oil here. This is where the wild cover gasket in here it is. Right, it's not a big of a leak, nothing major. Right, so I'm not even gonna recommend it to the customer anytime soon. And this is just like a little build up there, right? No problem. So just match up the coils, just like that. The length, everything should look same. The connectors, where it's gonna connect to, should be same. So it's simple. All you do is, if you have a misfire, 99% of the time it's a bad ignition coil. It'll misfire when this thing heats up. You know, this thing throws out like almost like a high voltage, 10 to 14,000 voltage maybe. So just don't unplug it. I mean, don't pull it out with the plug in it and the engine's running, because it will shoot a lot of high voltage from here. All right, you can also take out the spark plugs and check the spark plug. So to take care of this code, so we're simply gonna change this coil. You take this coil, you stick it in there, and you push it down. All right, just push it down nice and even. After that, you can put on this bolt. Make sure you tighten that bolt. Let me get my drill. Nice and tight, just like that. Once it's tight, you're gonna take this connector. Make sure you push this connector in. All right, this one is facing that way. All right, there you go. It clicked in, and you're gonna close that, and that's it. All right. After this, reset the check engine light. Let the car run, and give it a few cycles. Give it a 10 minutes, and then start it again. Another 10 minutes, because what this does is it checks, and this coil has to get hot. You know, sometimes these coils does not work when the engine is nice and hot. They get hot, they give up. And once you're done with that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this cover back on, just like that. This cover just clicks right in. It has 4 spots, 2 and 2. So you push it from 4 spots and you're done. All right. So just reset the light and let the car run, and give it a couple of cycles. By cycle, I mean start the car a few times. Start it, give it a 10 minutes, turn it off, leave it for another 5-10 minutes, start it back up, and that should give it cycles, and it should not misfire. If it does misfire for any reason, you got to go more further. Sometimes it could be a vacuum leak, injectors, spark plugs, it could be anything, right? But this is the common problem, and this is what we did, and this is what we was gonna do, and we're done. Thank you. Subscribe, share, and like all of my videos, and I will bring out more videos. If you need more information, just message me. If you have any other car, you need information on those cars, even though this is you watching this video and you don't have this type of car, just call me. I mean, message me and tell me what's the problem, and I might give you some hints and what you can do, and that's it. All right.